Okay. Pick up the energy, sir.
Yep.
It's our 20th episode, 20 question extravaganza. I actually went to the balloon shop this morning, but it was closed, so not meant to be.
No balloons.
No balloons today. We'll do it for our 50th. So for our 20th episode, 20 question extravaganza,
I'm scared.
we have 20 questions.
Okay.
And you got to keep your answers within 1 minute and 30 seconds. And
Jesus Christ. How do I do that?
If not, we're not going to get through 20 questions.
Okay.
So we've got questions that I've put in. We've got questions from people on social media. We've got questions from some of your students. We've got a lot of questions. So
Okay.
let's just start. I'm going to start with my own question first.
Okay.
What would be your death row meal?
My death row meal.
Yep. Quick one.
I'm not planning to get into the death row, but if I'm in the death row, your mother's cooking. La.
And what would that be?
Ikambile sambal.
With the poached eggs?
Poached egg, fried fish.
Lots of rice?
Lots of rice. No more. No, don't have to worry about blood sugar.
What would you have for dessert?
Dessert. Payasam.
Oh.
Nice semia. Payasam.
Some chendol?
Chendol. Gulab jamun.
Okay.
Actually, the real answer, my death row meal, I already ate it. So I'm good. I already had the best food that I can eat. So that question is invalid to me.
All right. Okay. So this question is from Shalini.
Mm-hmm. Our Shalini?
Not Shani, Shalini.
Palan.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say people's last name, but what would you say is the most important virtue a woman should hold dear to her and never compromise upon in 1 minute and 30 seconds?
The virtue of a woman, her feminine right. Never lose your feminine quality. Never put it for sale. Never betray it. Never prostitute it. Never compromise it. It is what you defend with your life. Your feminine nature. That you wear it with pride.
Love it. All right. Next one from Asha. Do you have an insight on the connection between your inner well-being and your health?
Yeah. I am a believer that your health has everything to do with your inner well-being. I think we are only treating the outward symptom when the body gets ill. But I believe almost all illness has everything to do with your inner. If you get your inner right, your body will always respond. Because the body is looking for a content in which it can contain. So when the content is corrupt, the container goes wacky. So I think your inner is the controller of your outer, and science have proven this. Now they know if you hold a confident pose for 5 minutes, your all kinds of hormones gets right. They are beginning to see, like how yoga, they said if you can hold your posture right, your body will respond. So to me, first is inner, then out.
I could ask you follow-up questions, but I shall not because it's a 20th episode, 20 question extravaganza.
What are you guys doing to me?
What was your first job?
My first job, paid job, I was a salesman. I was in life insurance.
Unpaid?
Huh?
Unpaid first job?
I worked for my father in the farm, at home.
What would you do?
Everything. Take care of the chicken, take care of the farm, go catch fish, clean up the house, look after my brothers and sisters. Yeah. I don't think I ever had a job, I had a business. I was running an insurance agency in the beginning. Yeah. I was doing a lot of life insurance, a lot of general insurance. So I was never employed. I worked for myself.
Okay. So somebody wrote about how you have produced so many talks and videos. You've done public speeches, courses, retreats. You've written many books. You've helped so many people. And they want to know what drives you to do this and how they can start being a friend to mankind. And this is from Satu.
I don't know what drives me to do it. If you ask me honestly, I don't want to do anything. I think I'm a perpetual meditator, so to say. I just like to be quiet, sit with myself. Even though I don't look it, but I'm a very private person. I just like to be with me. I remember, if you don't mind me exaggerating, that was the first 5 years of being with your mother was the best time of my life because there was nobody else, just me and your mother. I was meditating, I was studying, I was researching, and I was practicing. And there was only me, your mother, maybe Auntie Bhavani used to visit. And I used to have another friend named Brian who will come and visit me. That's it. I had two friends and just your mother and me. And it was the most blissful 5 years. We were broke. We were broke. And I think that was the honest truth of me. So if somebody asks me what drives me to do, I do because it has to be done. Like my martial art master, once somebody interviewed him and they asked, why do you teach? He looked at the person and said, because they wanted to learn. Because they wanted to learn, he taught. Because I've seen him when he doesn't have students, he's happy, content, sitting, praying. And I think I'm very similar. I'm not ambitious. I don't have a desire for the world to know me. I'm not trying to achieve anything. I'm a very quiet person. So what drives me? Because they want to learn. I know something that I think is worth telling. I see something that I think I need to address. So nothing drives me except there is a demand outward. I'm still hoping for the day I can be quiet and just sit, be anonymous. So I don't know how to answer that question. What drives me? It's because I guess you want to learn. So you're asking a question and I'm answering. That's it. I'm getting popular.
As long as I am working on the marketing in this company, you shan't be quiet.
Okay.
What is your daily routine from Cassandra?
My daily routine?
Yeah. Your morning routine.
No, unless I'm teaching, I'm running a class.
A typical day at home.
At home?
Yeah.
I get up, I answer some mails, I answer some messages. I sit quietly for many hours. Then I might go to the online meditation if I'm free. Research some things. But I'm just sitting. I'm the one person who can sit where I'm sitting for hours, I usually sleep about 2 or 3 in the morning. That's it.
Drink some coffee.
Drink a lot of coffee. Maybe eat one meal if I behave that day. My daily routine. I sit with me. I'm with me. In the house and your mother is there and that's it. Yeah. And if there is some work, I have to produce something or write something, then I write. But it's a very non-exciting. My younger days, I might go out fishing a little bit. But other than that, no. I'm just sitting.
Sitting, chilling, vibing.
Chilling like a villain.
Do you believe in aliens?
Have you met your mother's family?
Have you met your mother?
Well, she's
out of this world.
Yeah. No.
No? Really? Why?
There's no reason to believe it.
There's no reason not to believe it.
No, they're just rumors. All I can say is I don't know. So you cannot even ask me whether I believe or disbelieve. I don't have any evidence to pass an opinion. So okay. It will be nice though.
It would be a vibe.
Huh?
It would be kind of fun.
It will be fun. Kind of meet E.T. or something.
Maybe I can finally meet my boyfriend, in the alien community.
Yeah. Yep.
How do you keep pushing along when everything is falling apart? From someone named Chris.
I think one of the truth is everything is falling apart all the time. Things are being destroyed. And I think that's why we are here, to create from it. So I think without destruction, without things falling apart, the new cannot happen. So as long as you are forging to birth the new, you will live in this world that is falling apart. Everything is becoming obsolete. I still have floppy disk. I still have CD drives that now I don't even have the machine to run it. So things are dying. Things are finishing. Things are being over. But doesn't mean something new doesn't happen. So I think if you don't hold on to anything, if you are willing to evolve, you will be fine.
This one is from someone named Mike Lin.
Mm-hmm. Mike Lynn.
Mike Lynn? How do you start your watch collection? Big fan of Cartier.
Oh, you're a big fan of Cartier. I'm looking for a Patek Philippe. No, you see,
I knew this one would be a funny one.
I really don't live by keeping time. I have people running my life. I have people telling me when to show up, what to do. So I think it's before when I used to go and speak publicly. You have to present yourself properly. And I have a simple rule. I can live without anything. But if you ask me what I want, I always want the best. Then there is no choice in my head. So my watch collections are the best I could get at the time. So to me, I have a simple idea, live with anything. If you want something, just get the best. And then you don't have to think about it. So for me, a watch is, I think, me trying to represent me rightly. So what the question, how did I start?
How did you start your watch collection?
At every one time when I want to confess to me, I go get a nice watch. I get a Rolex, I get a Patek, Maurice Lacroix, I get collections of Cartier, and I also get a lot of gifts. A lot of my students buy me gifts. I think it's my personal confession. Like I can be an ordinary person running around doing all my things every day. And sometimes when I have to show up, I have to remember who I am too in this society. So these watches are the collection that reminds me.
He's a watch kind of guy.
Yeah, I'm a watch kind of guy.
Tell them about the Omega watch with Amma, the fake one.
Which one?
The fake one you got her and then...
Did I?
Yeah.
I forgot.
You got her a fake one and then on her birthday, you replaced it with the real one.
Yes, I remember something like that. I couldn't afford it. Yeah. I think watch is nice. I think watch symbolizes you communicating to you, the person you are. So I'm very particular what you put on your body. I'm not a shirt guy. I'm not a clothes guy. But if I wear a watch, I'm confessing to me who I am. It's me holding me in a particular standard. So I like watches. Next should be a Patek Philippe, let's say.
Okay, this one you're also going to just laugh at me. Thoughts on polygamy?
What is polygamy?
By this guy, his name is Elio. Is the
Elio?
guy who asked this question. Polygamy, multiple wives.
Multiple wives?
Generally multiple wives, rarely multiple husbands.
Yeah.
Seems like a lot of work.
Like I live in a country where polygamy is legal. For the Muslims, it's legal. I don't believe in marriages. That's all I say. I only believe in love. I only believe love is. I think marriages are necessary because of the life condition. I think you cannot regulate relationships. I don't know whether it's possible. I don't know whether it's possible to be intimate with many at the same time. I don't know whether it's possible. No, I don't know. In the context of marriage, I don't know. So I beyond my pay grade, sir. Beyond my pay grade.
Okay, now tell us a hidden talent.
My hidden talent?
Yes.
None whatsoever.
Well, you can juggle.
Yeah. But I think one talent I have is I don't make up my mind easy. When I make up my mind, I stick to it. I can research something for 15 years. I have books that I'm writing. It's been taking me 20 years to do it. So I think if I have one talent, perseverance, I stick to it. I'm not somebody who will who quit. I'm someone who's quite serious with what I do. Other than that, do I have talent? Nah.
He's a humble man.
A fishing boy.
A fishing boy. How do you start again at 49? This is someone named Sony. When you have been separated, when you are separated from where, if you just say she's married, I think she was a homemaker, and then now she's divorced and she's 49 years old. What's a piece of advice you'd give her to start again?
Start thinking you are 30 or you are 20 or 25 or something. The age is irrelevant now. So you have to get the spirit of the young. You see, there is no starting again, no, unless you can go back. Again, she's like 49. She said, what do I do? Behave like 30 now. Get into that fitness, get into that mindset, get into that, because you have to relive everything again. Because she's not asking me, how do I live as a 49-year-old person? She's asking, how do I start again, right? Go back, become young. Become someone that is fit, young, enthusiastic, naive. You know, the problem with growing old, you have gone to the zoo, you've fed the monkey. You are reluctant to try it again. So the mindset must be the mindset of somebody young. At 49, you can have a mindset of a 30 and start over and believe and go and do. You can. You just push your age back and you live longer. So at 49, start behaving as though you're 30. Start thinking in that term. Get that energy, that enthusiasm. Get that ability to try, to experiment, to explore. Because usually by 49, when you turn 50, you're into that mindset. Okay, it's time to settle. It's time to, And in her case, if she's starting again at 49, it's almost quitting if she gives up. No, don't quit. Somehow your life begins late. So go ahead. At 49, start again.
Can life be lived without pain and suffering?
You should live a life without pain and suffering. By this, you redefine what is pain and suffering. Pain and suffering is what you wish was not there. How come when we go to the gym, we don't call it pain and suffering? It's also pain and suffering. Try get on the treadmill and run. Try to lift, do a squat. How come? So our definition of pain and suffering can be changed. Yes, you should live a life without pain and suffering. By that, everything that is painful and you feel like suffering, redefine it. And that's something you can do. Re-look at it. Like something becomes challenging only when you wish it was not there. If you wish it is there, the same challenge becomes an excitement. Right? Define the way you look at life. And in that defining of your life, change the definition of pain and suffering for you.
It's like going for an early morning workout and you're kind of suffering, but you're like, actually, this is kind of the best part of my day.
There we go. And it's just your attitude. It's how you approach it. It's not just a mental attitude. No? It's also like what the earlier answer. You're 49, behave like 30. Shift it. Get on with it. Come on, let's do it. Live like today is the beginning of the rest of your life. You can. You see, pain and suffering is an invention. I have a boy who has been in Malaysia for 10 years. He's 21 years old. He came into Malaysia to work many years ago from Bangladesh, struggled, went through. He's been working for me for 3 years. Just recently, we managed to get everything right and he left back to Bangladesh. Do you think the last 10 years was suffering? No, it's exciting. He proved he loved. He's a good boy. He's a good son. He worked, sent money to home, built his house. He's building a house over there. And he was very excitingly telling somebody that her father has bought a goat and waiting for him to show up to slaughter the goat to cook for him. I'm sorry for the goat, but is that pain and suffering? No, I see dignity. I see honesty. I told the boys, when we claim we love, I don't know whether it holds. That boy, if he claims he loves, you cannot contest it. For 10 years, laborer's job, sending almost every cent back home, living off the phone. And 10 years later, he's going to go see his family, that reunion. Oh my God. He's the champion. He's the hero of his family, And this is. So what is pain and suffering? Define it rightly. Don't be so spoiled.
Okay. When was the last time you were really nervous?
Just now?
When?
With the first episode. No, I'm always nervous.
Really nervous.
If something happens to you guys, I get really nervous. If something sick or something, I get nervous. And that nervousness says, I don't have the control of this outcome. I'm at the mercy of something more. And I can survive that. So do I get nervous? I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't like it.
Yes, comma, but I don't mind.
Yes, comma, but I don't mind.
Okay, let's see. What are your thoughts on balancing the light with the dark? This is an Insta question.
No, there is no darkness. It's only absence of light. You are not seeing darkness. You are just seeing absence of light. So all there is only light. You said how to balance between light and darkness, right?
Mhm.
When you perceive darkness, you are actually perceiving the absence of light. For all there is only light. So there is no such thing as darkness. If you see darkness, just that moment you are unable to access light. Darkness is not a reality. Only light is a reality. So there is no such thing as darkness. There's no such thing. It's the absence of light. What you are seeing is absence of light. And light is always there. Now, why do we miss seeing light? That's our own internal thing. So darkness is an internal creation. Darkness is when I cannot access my own light. That's all darkness is. So there is no such thing as darkness. Darkness is the absence of light. So don't talk about what is absent. Seek what is present. That is the light. And I'm glad to tell you, you are the light.
Oh,
Mhm.
I am the light. That's what I thought this whole time, anyway, honestly.
I'm being tortured,
Are
I
you
have to
tortured?
redefine suffering now.
Are you being tortured at our 20th episode 20 question extravaganza?
No, I'm not being tortured.
Okay.
It's what dads have to do for their daughters. Let's go.
Okay. Somebody named Darshin
Darshan. Mm-hmm.
said, what are your thoughts about the cocoon phase adults sometimes experience?
No. My thought is you are all in a cocoon until you come out. Until you become enlightened, you are in a cocoon. You are in a womb. So there is no such thing. There is a phase of cocoon. You're all in a cocoon.
Maybe you're just in the phase of realization.
Yeah, until you come out of it. But the phase of cocoon can only be recognized rightly if you know you are not yet. You know that you haven't completely birthed you. The problem is you want to make the cocoon a reality. You can't make the process a reality. You're cooking something. The reality is, the cooking is the reality, but at the end, when it's cooked, that's the real reality. So your definition of you trying to make the cocoon all there is the error. So everybody is in a cocoon until they wake up. So the areas you wake up, that's the area you are. And some areas you are still in the cocoon. And it's okay to be in a cocoon. But you must understand, when you're in a cocoon, what happens? You almost disintegrate and reappear. They have a study with I think it's the butterflies. They actually become, a caterpillar. Then when they go into the cocoon, they say they actually dissolve, and then re-emerge themselves as a butterfly. That is what is happening to all of you. But the error is you think the cocoon stage you already are. You are not this name. You are not this personality. You are not this self. You are not this error. You are just the process. So there can be some areas you have come out of the cocoon. But to me, until you become awake, or this word enlightenment, you are still in a cocoon.
How do you deal with things that are beyond your control?
I don't deal with it. I let it. I bow. I pray. I know I'm held. It's like a child, You know what is childhood? So little things are within you. Your parent and family are the one that hold the beyond you. As you grow older, there are many things comes within you, but there are also things that are beyond you. So trust. There is something more that holds you. I know a lot of scientific people will say, this is religion. No, I'm not talking about religion. I'm not talking about God. I'm saying, do you trust something more has got you? Do you trust this earth has got you? Nature has got you.
Oh, I have follow-ups, but I shouldn't follow. Okay, one follow-up, but it's just like you think that I'm not going to survive it. I don't, even if I do, I don't want to.
No, trust something loves you. It will deliver you. trust. And that's all you got. Even if it's a hallucination, it's the right hallucination. No? Always sit and do this. And if you want to do, know something more holds you. Like I have a temple here. It's the female goddess temple. I like it. It's a personal temple. It is just to remind me something got me. Something is helping me. Something is guiding me. Something is nurturing me. It's the quality of the mother that got you. Right? No, this planet, this universe got you. I don't know whether you want to believe in God, but something got you. It will take care of you. Don't worry about it. And I think one day when you die, you are arrested back into the arms of existence. It takes you back.
What's the favorite piece of art that you've created?
I'm not sure. I've painted so much. Maybe there's one painting of a Ganesha I painted.
The big one?
No, the small one. I have it in the office. It's a freehand from a statue. I like because I painted loose, I painted loose.
That's your favorite painting you've ever painted?
No, I won't say that. Every painting is my favorite painting.
If you had to pick one?
I have to pick one. Why do I have to pick one?
Because you have to for the nature of this episode, for the question.
Okay. Maybe the painting of your mother. I like.
That one or the one you did when she got married?
Both. Before and after.
Okay, second last question.
Oh, we already 19
questions.
Wow, well done. Second last question. Let's do this.
How do you stay sane in this crazy world?
Who said I'm sane? You are assuming I'm sane. I think I just know how to balance the thing. I don't think any one of us are sane. This is a crazy world. We live, we do. It's just... the other day I was looking at a picture of mine. I was like, wow, nice picture. Then I realized that it was like 10 years ago and I'm looking at my picture now. What happened? Life is... The word sane is a loose word. We manage. So I don't know whether I'm sane, but I don't think I'm insane. But I think...
You have your moments.
I have my moment. I think... How do you remain sane? I think develop understanding, grasp. Life is complicated. Life is multifaceted.
Sometimes we need to smoke a cigarette.
Yes, madam. Sometimes you have to smoke a cigarette to remain sane. It is easy to say many things, it's harder to live it. So I can live the contradiction. I can live the confusion. I can live the... I can live in a way to see both sides. And without the needing to have one side clearly. I can consider all, and that's the only way to remain sane, I think. If not, you take one position, you will go insane.
Okay, the final question in our 20th episode, 20 question extravaganza.
They know it's the 20th episode, extravaganza, they know.
See, even I've said it 10 times, but you still don't even know. 20th episode.
Oh, 20th episode.
20 question.
20 question.
Extravaganza.
Okay, extravaganza.
Okay.
Very good, okay.
5 words to describe you.
Me. 5 words. Nothing here. First word. Nothing here. Just a person.
I'll let it slide that's 2 words.
Oh.
Nothing here.
Okay, 1. Is it 2 words?
No, we'll let it be 1.
1. Nothing here. 2. Never had 1 word, huh? 1 word, okay. How do I say it in 1 word? First, I said nothing here.
Nothing here.
Second, didn't have an idea of what I wanted. Okay?
Okay.
How many words she said?
5.
5 words. Someone who didn't have an idea. Third is available.
Available.
4th is a disciple. Now you're cooking. A student. 5th is do not want to be a bother. Is that a word?
I don't know.
I don't want to infringe. I don't want to violate. I want to leave everybody alone, like how I like to be left alone. Like I don't want to put my idea on anybody.
Unimposing.
Unimposing would be a word. It's a very beautiful word. 5 words.
5
Yeah.
words.
Yeah.
Very nice. And that brings a wrap to our 20th episode, 20
Yay.
question extravaganza.
I have survived 20 episodes with my daughter asking me question. Okay, very good. Yay.
Thank
Please
you.
share. Is that what you must say?
Like,
Share,
comment,
subscribe, comment, say nice things. And what? Say nice things. Go and check out all my other work that I've done. I've done quite a lot of work. Hope it helps you. For those who are seeking, who want to find some answer for yourself, learn something in this direction, I have a huge amount of library. Seek it out. It might help you.
Thank you.
Thank you.